Hi guys, I'm gonna teach you how to cook my famous pepperonis. My mom really likes them. She likes them for a snack. Yeah. So, you have to make sure the pan is always on high. It says high, but with a one dot beside it. That's how you should always make it. And make sure the pan always is this size. You could do it bigger, but I suggest this size if you are going to copy me. I don't think you will. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. It's just a mystery. Okay. Next step. Next, you put at least 6 pepperonis on the pan. Or more. Well, 6 or less. I don't think any more would fit on that same pan. Or 7. 8 and under. But I suggest you do 6. That's what I just did. I normally do 6 at a time. That helps it so you at least need to keep it on the first flap side for at least 20 or 30 seconds. That's what gets the crispy. My mom likes it because it's so crispy. She liked it to take it for chemo on every Tuesday. Well, not every. Wait, is it every? Well, yeah. When you hear it frizzling, you feel like you do want to flip it, but it's just not ready, okay? So when it's bubbled up, when it has a bubble in it, like a lump, like that one. Or when they're trying to travel down because it's so greasy. Because pepperonis are greasy, but I suggest you still do put a little bit of cooking spray on the pan before you do put the pepperonis on. I know pepperonis are super greasy, but it just won't work, okay? I suggest, okay? That's what I say. I suggest, okay? So, yeah, that's what I suggest on this deal. Make sure that they are always, have a bubble in it before you, flip it. That's step 2. Step 3. Make sure you flip them perfect. Not perfect, but make sure that they are always going to try to travel down. Like this one right here. This one was trying to travel down. Well, yeah, travel down. The longer they're on it, the more they'll bubble. And you want to see this bubble. Oops. It's okay. But listen, you guys. Before you flip it, always look. So when you pick one up, you need to see that bubble right there. That's how you know it's ready to be flipped. Like that one. See right there. Well, it's not bubbling that much, but the hotter they get, the more they bubble. Step 4. You should always put the fan on before you start cooking. That's what I suggest, or my dad suggests. But I only turn it on when it's really smoky. And you see mine is not smoking that much. Normally it would smoke, okay? So, yeah. Lucky, but see how this one is bubbling? Like I said in step 3. That one's really bubbling. And they're bumping. A lot of these are bubbling and a lot of these are, oh, that's a good example. A lot of these are bubbly and a lot of these are just normal pepperonis. They're not bubbling at all. And they're really good. It's they're good because you at least need to keep them on the pan for a lot so many minutes, okay? It takes 8 or 9 minutes to finish this up, okay? Because they do, if you want them to be not that crispy, leave them on for at least 6 minutes. But if you want them to be really crispy, 8 at the most, okay? Well, if you don't want them to be crispy, make sure that they are always below 5 minutes. So 4 minutes. 8 minutes for really crispy, okay? That's how you get them crispy. Step 5. Oh, Lord, these bad boys are really pumping. Now, if you want to make perfect pepperonis, well, not trying to be braggy, but yeah. This one is already getting the crisp. Look how much that's bubbling, okay? That's bubbling a lot, okay? There's going to be a lot more bubblings. bubblings. Like that one, right there. That's good. That's a good example, bro. Bubbly, right here. That's good. That's a good example. This one is bubbling. So I know I showed you a lot of bubbles. Oh, this one is a good example. It needs to be oranges, bubbles. Yellow. I think yellow, okay? That's what I mostly think would be good for the pepperonis. That's when they are bubbling like that, that's when you need to take them off if you want to make them squishy. But if you want them to be really crispy, then you should aim for at least 8 minutes. Leave them on the pan. I know it looks like they're burning. They should always feel the burntness. You should always kind of feel the burnt when you eat the roasted pepperonis. They're roasted pepperonis. But yeah, make sure that you are. Oh, this one is hard. That even if it's hard and you can't really pick it up. Oh, yeah. If you can't really pick it up, then you should still cook it. Step 6. Always remember to use tongs to pick up or flip the pepperonis. A spatula. A spatula is a little too big for the little pepperonis, okay? I'm just gonna take a break on the steps and show you this, okay? See the difference between a spatula and tongs. I'm using this. It's hot lava. But yes, these are a lot harder to flip stuff. It looks easy, but it's kind of hard, okay? Because it's so big. I use these. You could use this. I just don't really suggest it. Not trying to be braggy, but yeah, that's where the tongs come in. That's back to steps. Step 7. Now, you always would know that they would have to get the grease off, so you should always always put them on a paper plate or just a plate to get all the grease off, or a paper towel. That's good too. But since I am packing mine, if you pack them, get a big bag so it has enough to hold the grease. The grease will dry up eventually because they're so hot. But yeah, you should always make sure to have good. Oh, look, see, I've showed you so much of this, but sorry guys, but we're about to see step 8, and that's probably the last step. I'm joking, probably not the last step. It is, but yeah, just remember to watch this, okay? Because you can learn something from it. Step 8, enjoy! So, if you are done cooking your pepperonis, they will be really, really, really hot. Like, this one's smoky, bro. Don't burn me. They don't have mines. They don't have mines! I'm not being mean, but, they don't have mines, so, make sure that they are nice and crispy, hard. If you are doing crispy and if you are aiming for the crispy and hardness, you should always make sure to leave them on for a few minutes. Well, maybe not a few, but a lot, okay? Thank you for watching this, and I will have a lot more coming up soon. Subscribe! Okay, guys, one more tip. Step 9, wait till your food cools down before you put it in a plastic bag. But you don't have to do that to other stuff, but if you do put it in a plastic bag, don't let your bag make a hole in it because of how hot your food is. Yeah, my bag got a hole in it, and I can feel the grease right here. Literally, it's so hot. Well, bye again. Peace out again. Subscribe again. Bye.